Okay, Souls here. You already know when it's charge time, it's what? You should know by now, subscribers. When it's charge time, it's content time. And listen, yeah, I'm smiling, but hey, London is punching me up, fam. London is punching me up. It's giving every day there's a new slap. Bossa, 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 day by day. What am I talking about, fam? Basically, now drivers could pay £40 daily to get into London. £40 daily to get into London. Yeah? First congestion, then ULEZ. Now they want to charge for every tunnel. Okay, let me get into this properly because people might be thinking, what are you talking about? Basically, for those people that drive through London, you already know about congestion charge, you already know about ULEZ now. But if you're going to South, yeah, especially those that come from East or North, there's no tunnel that will be free. We got one more tunnel left, yeah? Basically, they're putting a charge on Blackwall Tunnel. They're putting a charge. There's a new tunnel coming, Silvertown, yeah? And basically, no tunnel is free no more. Rotherhithe is the last one left, but everyone knows about Rotherhithe. During the day, Rotherhithe tunnel is full of traffic. So imagine the level of traffic that will be there once this new law for Blackwall Tunnel and the new tunnel come into place. This might only affect some people though. People that don't really drive to South or ain't trying to go places like Greenwich, that part of South, you know what I mean, Southeast. It might not affect you. Actually, what am I talking about? Of course, it's going to affect more. It's going to affect those people coming from Southeast to go into London. They're picking on South London, man. They are picking on South. I just deeped it. They are picking on South because anyone from South that drives and needs to get to East, North, in some cases West, you could go through town, but we all know traffic is not getting you through that on time. Man, oh man. Anyway, let me get into this article so we really know what's up, yeah? So, it says, a London MP has warned that some drivers could be slapped with a charge of up to £40 ahead of a new daily cost launching within months. So, from April 7th, 2025, motorists travelling between East London and the Greenwich Peninsula, will have to pay at least £150 to cross through the new Blackwall Tunnel. The lower charge will be active for those with Transport for London autopay during off-peak hours, while peak hours will cost most motorcycles £2.50, £4 for cars and small vans, £6.50 for large vans, and HGVs will pay £10. People without autopay will have to pay the off-peak charge at all times, with TfL advising motorists to sign up to save money. That's it right there. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. This week, I think I went through Dartford Tunnel, yeah, and I'm the type of person I don't really like to sign up my details to so many things and just have money coming out my account every minute. So I pay a lot of things manually, yeah. But now I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to do auto pay because the amount of times I've been caught by Dartford, and I always tell myself when I get home, I will pay it. A week goes by, 2 weeks, letter through the post. So I keep doing it to myself, and I think it's advisable to sign up to an auto pay so you don't have to worry about it, you know. And also they're saying the discounted rate, but ain't that this all some big money making scheme? Because if everyone's paying auto pay, yes, it will be cheaper for us and it looks attractive for us because it's save us from a hefty fine. But at the same time, it's another tax, it's another direct debit, it's another way of making more money from us, taking more money from us. Like, what's going on, people? Goes on to say, however, Conservative MP Louis French has claimed that some motorists in the capital could end up paying up to £35 or £40 each day purely to get to work. £35 to £40 each day to get to work. Let's do 40 times 5, 80, 160. So basically, forget petrol, forget electric, forget the normal cost of running your car. On top of your petrol, you will now have to pay, if you live like in those type of areas, you will now have to pay £200 a month to get into London. If you work in London and you drive, London is not for the weak, fam. It's just for the rich. That's all I can say. I think, obviously, this is a good way to make money for them. It's also a way to stop people driving. Yeah, more people are cyclists now anyway, and this will encourage more cyclists. I think it's very unfair, but this is what they're doing, you know? Like, how can you be paying 200 on top of your travel? Because travel probably is about 2 to 3. I haven't worked in London for a long time now, like as in commuted. But when I used to commute and I worked in the city, I would spend, I think it was like £200 a month. And I know that's gone up. It's probably about 400 now, because this was years ago. I don't know if it's matched, but public transport will be cheaper and better to avoid traffic, right? If you work around the central area of London. Then if you now look at a car, you're probably spending about 200 a month on petrol, or maybe even more, maybe even 400 a month. I don't know how people do it. And then now on top of that, you've got to slap another 200 on. And then we're talking about all the other high costs of London, the high rent, the high mortgages, all of these things. Like, it's crazy out here, and they're still taking more money, still adding things up. That's what I mean by bossa. They are slapping us. What? Man's getting punched up by London. Wagwan Sadiq. When will you give us a break? Sadiq, Ati, which is the next one? Keir Starmer. Wagwan. Anyway, let's move on. The MP said, right, that people with vehicles that are not compliant with the ultra low emission zone could end up paying the £12.50 ULEZ charge, the tunnel toll, and the £15 congestion charge if they drive in central London. So yeah, that's how the price tallies up basically. The MP for the Old Bexley and Sidcup has now launched a petition which calls on London Mayor Sadiq Khan to scrap the toll from the Blackwall Tunnel. Yes, please, oh, please. So far, it has attracted more than 6,500 signatures. Yo, I'm just going to say this. If you are from South London, if you are from South and you drive through, you go east, you go north, you go west, through the Blackwall Tunnel, let us find this petition. I'm going to look for it and try and link it in the description. If I can't, let's just all try and Google. There's a petition, yeah, that's calling on the mayor to scrap the toll. I think we all need to do this because it's mad. The reason why it affects me is because my older kids, they live in southeast London, right? And I don't live in London anymore. So I literally have to go through one of the tunnels. Sometimes when I'm in a rush, I'll go through Dartford. I get charged at Dartford. Okay, but at least I can choose Blackwall. Because when I'm not in a rush, I'll go through Blackwall. And Blackwall's always been free, and that's been the safety net for a lot of us southeast London drivers. Yeah. So if they take that away now, no matter what, I am paying. So that means just to see my children, not only am I paying I use electric, so I'm paying the electric fee. Now I'm gonna have to pay a toll all the time when I see the children. That's more money. And on top of that, spending time with kids. Everyone knows kids are expensive. Like, it's just adding up. I am getting bossa. Bossa. I get punched up by London, fam. If I don't laugh, I will cry. So please, laugh with me, because this London thing, yeah, fam. So the reason why he's done that petition is that he stated that it was unfair for the new change to be introduced, since many road crossings in central and West London are free. Okay, that's a point. So it's true, like, this is picking on people from not even just South, Kent, because you got South and then there's Kent. I used to live borderline Kent, like around Erith, Dartford area. Yeah, that area, all those people living there, if they're going into London, they usually have to take one of the tunnels. So whether that's Dartford, whether that's Blackwall, and it's true. If you look at it from what he's saying, they have to. Like, why are they picking on South and Kent people? Central London and West London, they're not really, because, well, yes, but then also a lot of West people might. Actually, everyone is basically in ULEZ. If you live in London, you're basically, they spread the ULEZ out. Congestion charges central London. It's just peak everywhere, to be honest. So, last bit, I think. The MP also claimed that an estimated 100,000 journeys are taken through the Blackwall Tunnel every day. Let's just think about that in money. 100,000 journeys, fam. With these motorists not paying anything at present, right? Writing on the campaign site, he said the Blackwall toll is the latest anti-motorist policy being launched by Sadiq Khan, and will be in addition to the 12.50 ULEZ daily charge millions of drivers in Greater London and surrounding countries are now facing. For example, these plans could see large van drivers from Southeast London paying over £40 per day to work in central London from 2025 before they have even bought fuel or paid for parking. Mad. I didn't even think of that. Parking charge as well. Hey! And a lot of the van drivers, the companies will have to pay it. Like, do you know what? It's not even just taking a toll on average Joe. It's actually going to affect companies and all of that, you know, have vans and have people that work in vans. The expenditure for just a daily commute will be mad. Transport for London reported that tunnel user charges have been designed to effectively manage traffic, as well as help cover the construction costs of the Silvertown Tunnel. It's going to manage traffic, I guess so, because not everyone will be able to drive through. Maybe, I don't know, because even though I'm complaining, when you look at a price like, let me just shush, because I don't want them to think they can increase it. But the main thing is, if people need to pay 150 or 250, they will. So where it might reduce a bit of traffic, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's really valid. Help covering the construction costs of Silvertown Tunnel. Well, I've been seeing them working on that for long now when I drive through. So, yeah, we're paying for that. Does it benefit us? It benefits us because there's another tunnel now, but does it really benefit us financially? I don't know. Anyway, and who told them? Did we moan? Did people? Are you not looking for this? Because I think people moan about the traffic in Blackwall Tunnel, and there's even traffic in Rotherhithe. But speaking on Rotherhithe, the Louis French, I think that's, hold on. Louis French claimed that it was only a matter of time before TfL and Mayor Sadiq Khan looked into introduce a toll for the Rotherhithe crossing, which is currently not being proposed. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the only one that's free now. TfL is set to use the new tunnel to boost public transport, with the number of buses crossing the river jumping from 6 to 21 buses per hour. All these will be zero emission at the tailpipe and free to use for the first year. Okay, so you know how they get you. because we're cornered. We're backed into a corner. There's no way we can move. We're going to spend money either way. Either we're going to pay lower fees and get on the public transport. If we boost public transport, they eat more. They still make money off TfL. If we say, nah, I still want to drive my car, you're paying a heavy fee. There's no way to win. They've got us. Like, literally, bossa. As I stated, like, slaps all round. This is London, y'all. I'm saying y'all like an American. Anyway, you know, I don't know. You know what, though? I can't lie. Life's getting expensive. I also feel sorry for them, man, that have links across the river now. If you have a link across the river, you ain't just got to think of petrol, the Uber Eats meal, or even the date. If you're going on a date, let's say in O2 or something, or you're going on a date somewhere in Southeast or the opposite direction, now you're going to have to think of that tunnel money. I mean, after 6, congestion charge free. ULEZ, I can't remember whether ULEZ charge at night, but unless you're going to take public transport, if you drive, who wants to do that? Do you know what I mean? Poof. Hey, guys, in Jesus' name, we will survive. We will survive. We'll make it through, man. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's me. I just wanted to update you lot, man. Like, my South Londoners, my South East Londoners, my Kent peeps. It's peak, but this is what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.